listener production.
Welcome to Take a Hike podcast, a podcast that's going to be taking you through North Queensland's best parks and trails. Guiding us through the podcast today from the Townsville Bushwalking Club is Cherry Judge, Lewin Warnicky, and I'm Blair Woodcock. It's time to head out, guys. What's been happening for the last week with you guys?
Well, I've been kayaking instead of hiking.
So have I.
Wait, hang on. I sense there's something going on here. Is this the Townsville Bushwalking Club Christmas party that I'm picking up?
Yeah, we did do the Townsville Bushwalking Club Christmas party. It was awesome.
That was a lot of fun.
That was really fun. So it was my first one, and these guys do it differently. We steal gifts. Isn't that cool?
That's great.
Yeah, it's
like
a pretty good way to
the
do
Secret
it.
Santa way where you can kind of, no, I want that one instead.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a lot of fun. So I learned something new at our Christmas party. And
It's the real spirit of Christmas,
yes.
stealing presents.
I had work the next day, so I couldn't kayak with you guys.
Oh, that was awesome. So our day 2 plan for the Christmas party was to get into kayaks and go to the dam,
Lake Paluma, yeah.
Lake Paluma, and then there's some petrified trees when you kayak a distance inland into the lake, and we were going to just gather around and tell ghost stories, but lots of people chickened out, so we ended up being just about 4 of us.
Oh, nice.
It was really good fun though.
And where were you kayaking then?
Oh, I went kayaking out to Magnetic Island.
Beautiful.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Really nice sunrises at the moment.
Yes.
Well, let's get back to trail. Today we're going to be talking about, the highest peak in Queensland?
Exactly,
Yes.
yeah.
It's not exactly in Townsville per se, but only a couple of hours north, just outside of Innisfail, Mount Bartle, Frere. It's a big one. What's the exact height we're talking?
1622 meters.
So that's higher than Mount Halifax locally, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yes.
couple of
It's the
hundred.
highest. Yeah, Halifax.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Halifax
It's Queensland's highest peak.
Yeah.
Kind of says it in itself, doesn't it? That was smart. Tell us more about it.
So it's about 15-kilometre return trail from
The Josephine Falls. So
Josephine
there
Falls
are
area.
2 ways to get there.
Yeah, you got the
can eastern and
eastern
the
and
western
western.
approach. The eastern approach is the best for us Townsvillians, just north of Innisfail. Park at the Josephine Falls car park, and it's a 15-ish K return from there. It's steep, very steep, so it's not
Yeah.
something you anyone wanting to do it takes lightly. It's a good walk to aspire to. So if you start training in Jan, it's a good walk to do in June.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, it would be bloody hot during summer.
Oh, it's awful during summer. Don't do it. Don't even try.
the western approach, though, is much easier. It's less elevation
Really?
again.
Yeah. You start at 700 meters there.
Right.
So you drive through I think the entry point's off the Gillies, isn't it? Gillies Highway.
Junction Camp is the start. Yeah.
And it's all there on the Parks Queensland website. So the directions to get there is easy. It's just that you start at an elevated level if you do it from the western approach.
Ah, so it sounds like the cheater's way.
Or you could do a through walk if you convince somebody else
Yeah.
to pick you up, or do a key swap halfway along.
Yeah. If so, you can have 2 cars at 2 ends and meet your friend in the middle and
camp.
And camp. On the western side, there's some camping sites closer to the summit.
But I could imagine you're going to miss out on the swim at Josephine Falls if you exit on the other side.
There is another.
There is another one, Bobbin Falls.
Bobbin.
From memory, I don't remember much of a waterhole at the base of it, though. But you also have Windin.
It's not as spectacular as Josephine for sure.
Yeah.
And then, of course, yes, there is Windin. We have to drive there from the end.
So at the top, there's 2 camping areas. Each have a highlight. So the eastern camping area has the helipad, and just above the boulder field, you've got views, beautiful sunrises,
Yes.
nice breeze. The other area was the western camping area,
Yeah.
and it's kind of more in the rainforest. You got like a stream, so there's constant water, from memory.
Whereas with the eastern approach, your last water point is quite early on in the walk, so you have
It's
to
that
carry
big rock.
water.
Yeah. So you have to
Yeah.
carry it all the way up that elevation,
Yes.
unless you somehow wander off track and find water. But
Yes.
let's not talk about that.
The boulder field, this intrigues me. What are we talking? What size? How long? How big?
Some of the granite boulders on top of the mountain are probably as big as your house, and
Yeah.
some are as big as
Seriously?
a car. Yeah.
And that is why the helipad's there, because of the accidents. Like a lot of people fall through it and you break things, and I mean there was one last year where the boulder fields are massive. And so there are chains and handrails, not just strategically placed, but you still need to do some acrobatics to kind of navigate over that. And if it's raining, just forget about it. Don't even try, because it just gets too slippery.
Yeah.
So many times what happens, and it's so disappointing, that you get to the helipad, which has got the best view actually. It's like the falls summit. You kind of feel like you're at the top once you get there. And then after that, the boulder field starts. And if it's shrouded in cloud, or if it starts raining at that point, just don't even try, because as a crow flies, it's not that far from that point, actually. It's less than a kilometer.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Yeah, but it takes about an hour for an average person to get to the summit where you can take your photo.
Yeah, but the summit only just really has a sign. It's got a bit of vegetation on top. You can't really see too much.
No, it's a huge anticlimax, the summit.
So just call it the helipad then, right?
Yes.
Makes a lot of sense. So going back, I'm not much of a rock climber or anything like that. I know there's different classes about how many, body pieces of contact you've got to have on as you go over these rocks. What are you talking about for these boulder fields? Is it class 2, class 3? Is it even classed?
Oh, it would be classed. It would probably classed 4 or 5.
Yeah, it's hard. It's
class 5?
Yeah.
And what does that mean?
There's a formula that works it all out. It's elevation gain, it's the steepness, the rough terrain. So it's uneven.
Yeah. So in simple terms, you pretty much, some boulders you're hugging the rock and trying to put one leg on the other one, but you get there. It's not impossible. That's why so many people do it.
I guess the good thing about the boulder field at the top, though, is you're so stretched out trying to stay on top that you can actually see all the leeches still climbing up your leg from the rainforest below, though, right?
You sure can.
Yeah, right. You've both done it. How many leeches did you find?
Well, the first time it was awful. I can't even describe. It was my
Many.
Yeah, it was my first experience with leeches. That was the first rainforest walk. This is 2016. It was awful. They were everywhere in between my digits, everywhere.
Wow.
And I've never been so disgusted. But by the time I did it the second time in 2019, I was desensitized. So it was all right. That was less too. It was a good day.
For some reason, I have this condition where I can't remember all those hardships that I go through.
Yeah, it's the best way to forget about them, I reckon. I honestly do. Fastest known time, we were talking about this just before, while we don't exactly know, it is crazy to think that people will run up.
Yes.
Yeah, in a few hours and back.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah, some Cairns running groups do that as part of their training. They actually run up Bartle Frere.
And you had the recently, a couple of years ago, Corey Atkinson, the trail runner, Red Bull, I believe, athlete, who did all the 7 highest peaks in each state in Australia in, was it 24 hours?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. Crazy.
How?
I don't know. Well, no, 7 days. 7 days,
sorry.
something like that.
So one a day.
So one a day,
yeah.
That's insane.
Yes.
That is incredible. If you were to do it today, would you decide to camp at the top or would you do it in a day trip?
I would camp. I like camping.
I would do it in a day trip, because to camp, you've got to carry all that. And I'd rather just
go ultra light.
Go ultra light.
But I'm assuming you'd be going off trail to try and find water sources too.
I would be at the summit, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
It's not that far, to be honest. There's a little rough track that goes down from the helipad to a water source. But the problem is that people don't go to the toilet properly.
Yeah.
And so you'd be drinking contaminated water. You have to filter it.
Yep. Fair call.
I think to be very safe, give it a 12-hour return. I know that's long, but 6 hours up, 6 hours down.
Yeah, I would say.
With breaks, of course. But that's kind of...
Bring your rubbish down with you.
Definitely.
There's a lot of rubbish at the eastern camping area.
Yeah, as it started getting popular,
Yeah.
People just do dumb things.
It's not good. All right, Bartle Frere. It sounds
Big
like a good day out next winter. What are you up to this weekend? Are you heading out on the trails at all?
Thinking about it, I'm thinking of driving to Blanco Falls, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law's in town, so maybe some road tripping as well.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well, have fun, guys. Enjoy it. Stay safe, and we'll see you next week.
Happy hiking.
Happy hiking.